Into our time, so sorry about that. What happened last time?
A bunch of stuff. Last time we chartered a boat. We took it out to a nice fishing spot that was calling to me. Well, the direction was calling to me. It was like a warm wind guiding me towards the east. And we sailed around to the point of the island we were on, and I had took the dinghy boat and we went ashore. I followed my instinct. We made it into where a cabin was at. There was a bunch of giant rats and like a guard being a dick to us, giving a stink eye. We ended up talking our way in to meet the proprietor of the establishment, and it turned out to be a giant version of the cat that ran away from the old hag named Cuddles. We accepted a job from them, and I don't remember exactly what the job was, but I remember we took one.
I think it was you cooking.
Mm.
You got your way in by cooking a dish that you didn't know who was going to, because y'all were investigating the tuna shortage in Talon Cove, and for someone who had totally cornered the market on tuna, was even going out to fishermen and buying the tuna before it ever made it into Hawk Harbor, and so as a result, there was a severe tuna shortage. Prices were skyrocketing, and you made it out there, and you reached a point in the forest where you had to go right or left, and you were using Stainer. You were using Arcane Omen.
Yes.
And you felt just a pull into the forest to the east, and even winds beckoning you that way. And then, but you eventually took the left-hand way in the forest at the crossroads, and you ended up at the lovely establishment, and you used your amazing cooking skills and impressed Puddles, whose servants invited you in. And in looking at the establishment, it's a pretty nice little place out there in the forest north of town. You'd think it would be pretty hard to protect something like that outside of the town walls, but as you notice, there are very large rats hiding in the undergrowth, and you managed to have a chit chat with Cuddles, and he is very angry, just very arrogant at this point. And yeah, he can talk, no problem. So he seems to be buying up all the tuna. You have no idea where he's getting his coin, but he clearly has a lot of it. So he's in charge of something. Not sure what, but he has servants who are protecting him. And meanwhile, you all stepped back outside, and the other interesting thing you were investigating was the disappearance of more children from Talon Cove. And you were also potentially going to look into that, and Steiner, with your omens leading you into the forest to the east, you considered going back down to the crossroads in the woods. And meanwhile, you all are outside the house in the woods, and lo and behold, up comes walking Arrowjack Shadowfire, whom you have not seen in quite a while, because he was in the belly of the Star Watcher, very seasick. And Arrowjax, you have gotten over your seasickness. And when you stepped off the boat, your first instinct was to find your friends. And it actually took you quite a while, because you picked up rumors of them, and you heard that your friends may have solved a murder mystery in town. That there were a few people who had turned up dead, and your friends had traced it back to a dilapidated old mansion that used to be an orphanage, and there are rumors about a creepy old lady who lived there and sewed some dolls, and that the dolls had somehow become merciless killers who'd gone out and stabbed some people to death in town. But your friends, and vicariously you, are now the heroes of the day and have defeated the dolls, but in a couple weeks after the mansion. Oh, and there's also a rumor that the mansion itself came alive and attacked your friends, but those are unsubstantiated. Regardless, the mansion has been torn down at this point, was destroyed, and you managed to catch up with your friends. You'd heard they'd gone north of town, and you were also invoking powers to attempt to gain insight to find your friends, and you just ended up wandering north. And in the woods, you encountered a very mysterious fog that you felt assaulting your mind. And it attempted to confuse you, but you managed to break through the fog. And while following a path that was mainly dirt, you later noticed it suddenly had stones in it and seemed to be better tended to. And you came walking out of the woods, and you see your friends and your handy pack dog Growljaw standing outside of a house, and you hear some scuffling in the undergrowth around, but you haven't quite spotted what's there yet. So now the four of you have been reunited.
Oh, Aerodox, it's finally good to see you, weak-bellied slug.
That must have been quite the seasickness.
How in the world did you even find us out here?
I know Stainer can be a little stinky, but I'm sure you didn't use your nose.
I'll sniff my armpits. Shrug.
If you're talking Eurojax, you're muted.
Jackson,
Lorenzo, if you are speaking, you are muted, sir.
Guess the sick got his voice too.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. I was muted this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that happened.
Magic.
Yeah, so basically I said, yeah, it's good to be off the ship. I don't want to talk about it. And I just had this feeling going this way.
We all thought you died.
No, I kind of wish I had at some points, but I am not.
I was theorizing they were.
Aerojax, when you were asking about your friends, you did pick up on rumors. I mean, you did hear of the tuna shortage in town, but you also picked up on rumors that it's not just children who have vanished, but there are a few whole families have vanished at this point.
So yeah, what's this about tuna and missing kids and families?
Well,
Well, I think we found our tuna benefactor.
Is it a giant cat?
It's a giant.
it's a
cat.
giant cat, yeah. Yeah.
Of course it's a giant cat. Why wouldn't it be a giant cat?
How that cat got giant, we don't know.
It was a small, little, cute one. It's kind of an asshole at first, but, you know.
It went from being like 8 pounds to like 100.
Ooh, that's a big cat.
Yeah, it's a big cat.
Yeah, Cuddles is definitely not on Growljaw's size yet, but he's not far off.
There's
Well,
also
thankfully we
rats
have a
out
big
here that are
dog.
the size of raccoons.
So everything's big out here. Got it.
Not as big as me, but still pretty big.
Dirty Rat comes out of the undergrowth, sniffs at Growljaw, and Growljaw glowers at Dirty Rat, and Dirty Rat scampers back real quickly.
Now, how Cuddles, a big cat, has convinced these rats to work for him, I don't know.
Well, if Cuddles is eating all the tuna and not eating the rats, maybe that's why.
They're sheer intimidation.
He's buying all the tuna for some reason.
Maybe he's feeding the rats tuna to plump them
I
up.
don't know.
I don't know, but I would like to get a couple of these rats to take back with us. That'd feed us for like the rest of the trip.
I'd rather eat tuna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or some of those berries over there.
One of these days, you guys are gonna trust my culinary excellence.
Yeah, I remember we had the bat. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The bat wasn't bad.
Yep. Right.
But then again, I haven't been off the ship since, so I'm neither confirming nor denying that might have been the cause.
Well, rat's not as dirty as bat, so we'll trust me. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't bats just flying rats?
Pretty much.
That's what I thought.
Let's not get into the sciencey parts of it. We have a mission. What are we supposed to be doing?
Finding children.
For the cat.
Oh, I think he just let us go.
No, he's gonna give me his kitchen.
Well,
Like
did you make a hiring agreement with him?
I think I did.
Is there like a contract?
Now I feel like the
Is
guy
there-
that
is there
controls my
insurance?
inner thoughts and actions lost his notes, and he does not know what I'm supposed to be doing at this moment.
Hagar, I just sent you a whisper.
And this dwarf barely takes notes.
Whisper.
Whispering.
So as we're having this ridiculous conversation, getting back in friendlies with Aerojax, I get that strange kind of look to my eye again, and I just start walking off towards the east again.
To the east, then.
Yeah, I guess we'll keep following him.
Word.
It's
Now you
better
could, if you're going to go due east from here, it would take you straight into the woods where you'd be bushwhacking. So you can absolutely do that. Or if you want to head back to the turn in the woods, the place where you hung a left, you could hang a right because you remember the right turn.
Right.
Also, you head eastward as well, so you could give that a whirl. So either way.
So I'll walk up to the thicket of the woods and stop. And be like, nope, that's a bad idea, and I know another way.
Any idea where you're going?
East. More east.
Couple of the rats seem to be moving around a little suspiciously, but they do not do anything.
Hey, Drag, mind if I kill a couple of these things before we get out of here?
Truth be told, normally I'd agree with you, but they belong to the master and they're part of our security. So please don't. I know that the master would really like to have your cooking again, and if one of these rats crosses him, we'll let you cook the rat up next time. How does that sound?
All right, we'll see you. We'll see you next time. I'll head back towards the original trail.
Okay. You all gonna head south, back to when you came up?
Yeah, I'm just following him.
Yep,
Okay.
all along.
Where's my white notebook?
All right. You walk through the woods, and for some reason the fog this time, which is still fading in and out in terms of its thickness, you do not feel it assault your mind again. So it does not close around you or try to confuse your direction. Eventually, as you make your way through the forest, you reach the crossroads where you remember there were some trees that had been felled and to make way, and you'd originally come from this side of the map on the far left, and you'd gone up here, Now, the way you have not taken is down here.
There were footprints down there, correct?
Yes. Feel free to all give me look checks.
Look, jerks.
Ooh. I'm looking.
Lorenzo, if you need a refresher on anything, don't hesitate to let me know, okay?
All right.
29.
All right. Mike Galvin, it's a great look check. Air Jackson Stainer. And John Ray. All right. With the clutch. All right. So, Stainer and Aerojax, you do not see this, even though I'm going to make this creature visible. But Jajaray and Galdrin, as you're looking this direction, something in the trees here suddenly catches your eye. And a tree right here, but then you look at it a little closer and you realize, oh my gosh, there's a second tree trunk there. And the tree begins to move ever so slightly and not with the breeze. You notice that the bark on this particular tree trunk under the canopy seems to have some sort of almost burnt orange veins running through it. So you're not sure if it's sap, some sort of amber, but it's darker than any amber you've seen. And all right, Stainer and Aerojax, you do not see this, but Jajaray and Galdrin, you do.
You
So
guys,
this creature seems to be.
That's a weird ass tree.
yeah, I think that tree moved. Did you see that?
Trees don't move.
Well, that one did.
Breeze?
Things move trees.
No.
Trees don't move. You're seeing things.
No, I could have sworn that tree moved.
I'll pick up a rock.
Tree-like manner.
I'll pick up a rock if they're on the side of that hill, and throw it in that general direction they were saying.
All right, you throw it, you toss it over here. Tap, tap, tap. Bounces on the ground.
Nothing.
Then, from the trees, comes stepping out
Oh shit!
a creature that in itself looks like a tree. And then in the middle of its trunk, you see the bark begin to spread open, and it looks like a giant knot of wood. But then you also realize it looks distinctly like an eye.
You weren't
Yeah, I
kidding.
knew that
Good
tree was
afternoon.
alive.
All right, it's attempting to look as amiable as possible. That was its clout roll. Good afternoon. See the bark split apart below the eye, and it forms a mouth that begins talking, speaking to you in common. What brings you into the forest?
We are looking for people.
Looking for people.
Search and rescue.
Search and rescue. Oh, that's very important. Takes another step.
You're close enough. You're freaking me out a little bit. I've never seen a tree move before.
Never seen a
My
one-eyed tree.
apologies. My apologies. Within the bark that seems to have the burnt orange sap in it, it's very, very richly colored, you notice the eye in the center suddenly take on just facets of the eye. They also take on that burnt orange color. Those of you who have Nylor, training in Nylor, feel free to give me Nylor checks.
Oh my goodness, I have Nylor check.
I do not.
I also have
I have Nylor. Nice.
Nice, Stainer. Galvin and Aerojax. I'll wait for Jaja Ray.
Oh, she doesn't have it.
Or just, she doesn't have it. Okay. Galvin and Aerojax. With those rolls, you've heard of these sorts of trees that come alive and speak. Heard they're called wheeled eyes. The ongoing chat here, but you've never encountered one in person. And you have also heard this, but at the same time, you're having a separate conversation in your mind. I'm just going to whisper this to you.
Wheeled eye. Looks more like a red eye to me.
My apologies. I did not mean to alarm you. So you're on a search and rescue? Who is missing?
Several wee ones from the town. And a very
Oh,
old woman
children.
named Perlissi.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. Well, what do you think caused their disappearance? The creature's branches move and almost like a mortal and like one of you, and just have expressions, and there's definitely a facial expression in the trunk as it speaks.
Where did you say that sap was coming from?
So it seems to be running throughout it. You're not sure where it's coming from, and you're not even sure it's sap, but you can just see lines, almost like veins, in the creature's bark that has that color.
Okay.
Very rich, and when it steps out into the sun, it becomes almost glittery. It's really, really beautiful in a way, even though the creature looks kind of scraggly.
Do you have a name, friend? I'm Stainer. Stainer Tree Burning.
Later. Right. I'm Burnt Bramble. Hearing tree burning, looks at you with a curious look. Very nice to meet you, and extends a branch with a handshake. And the little twigs on the end seem to have formed a hand.
I'll shake his hand. Don't worry about the last name. It's a euphemism.
Oh, very well. Glad to hear it. It made me a little nervous there. Wow, so you have missing children and a missing old lady. Wow, that's really frightening. What do you think drew them away? I see you are an exarch.
I believe it has something to do with maybe some sort of witchcraft. I don't know. I've heard tall tales of witches making homes out of candy and eating little children that they get lured in. I don't know. We just know that there's children, tuna fish, and an old woman that we have to get.
Oh, very well. Well, I'm very sad to hear that, and I don't mean to detain you. I live in the forest, as you may have guessed, and what I can tell you is that there is an ill wind blowing from the east, from the Barrowmere.
Yes, I too have been sensing that.
You know, I never liked the Barrowmere. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful sea. Don't get me wrong, but there's just, I don't know, something about it just seems to bear ill omens.
Starting to believe that more and more myself.
Well, I wish you well at finding these missing children and this missing old lady. I would say beware the barrel mirror. You
Thank
see,
you for your
Burnt
advice.
Bramble. Of course, I care about the mortals who share this island with me. Jajare, Galdrin, Aerojax, you see Burnt Bramble look at you very, very carefully in his turn. And then he bows to you, Stainer.
I'll do the same.
Bows to you all. I wish you good day, and I wish you well in your quest. And unless somebody stops him or tries to talk to him again, he goes stepping back into the trees.
Interesting.
And it's not too.
Could I roll something to tell if I would know what maybe that material his veins were made out of? Maybe have a.
You can. So that was part of what I was doing with the Nylor, but since you are now, you got a really good look at it, feel free to discuss it with the rest of the party, and Galdrin and Aerojax also have knowledge in that area. So I'm going to let you make another roll.
In Nylor again?
Yes. Feel free to do it with Avail 1, which just means a free upgrade to improved, even if you don't have improved. Yeah, it looks like you have standard, but you're still going to get a free upgrade. So you'll do an improved roll, 10 plus a d20 plus your mod instead of the standard.
Plus the mod plus what?
So you just do mod plus 10 plus a d20. Okay. All right. Do you want to burn Newmon or reroll, or just go with it?
I'm gonna burn.
Okay. You were really scratching your head, and Aerojax and Galdrin, you've seen lots of different materials in your lives, heard lots of different bits of lore. For some reason, this isn't quite clicking yet.
Much better.
Okay, all right. Stainer, you would definitely say that it reminds you of Hessonite gem. So it's a very distinctive gem. The color was so beautiful and alluring. And even though Burnt Bramble was not particularly charismatic individual, you felt almost as if there was a powerful presence within the Wheeled Eye. And it also crosses your mind that even though it's quite a ways to the south from where you are, you were very near the Barrel Mere, but the next stone mere to the south is the Hessonite Mere. Meanwhile, Burnt Bramble is walking away into the woods.
So
Eventually
it looked as if
disappears.
his blood was made of Hessonite. Did you guys see that? Said he didn't trust the barrel mirror. And as far as I'm aware, Hessonite is generally on the other side of the Hessen mirror. Same coloration and everything.
The last of Burnt Bramble's very quiet footsteps fade away into the forest, and you can't even see the creature anymore.
Mm-hmm. I hope we run into him again one day. I have many of questions.
Anyhow,
Uh,
look down. Are those tracks still, those footprints still available? They still here?
They do seem to be. Yes, they're still there.
Footprints haven't washed away or anything yet. Shall we follow them?
There has not been any rain in the area, so the tracks are still maybe fading a little bit, but you're in the same day since you spotted them. So
Why not?
you take this direction.
Yep.
Dr. Ray, are you taking the lead or is Stainer?
Stainer still, I think. I'm gonna walk
Okay.
really slow.
Okay. Walk very, very slowly.
I'm
Feel
still
free to.
very slow, but a little bit faster.
Excellent. Feel free to give me search checks once you get over to this. Growljaw is snuffling around. Doesn't seem to have found anything fascinating yet.
I'm just
All right,
not
Stainer, you're so concentrating on the visions you've been having that you just take your eyes off of the footprints. Galdrin, you pick up on them really, really well, even though they are faded a bit. And Jajaray, you are kind of get a little distracted by Growljaw. Meanwhile, Aerojax, you and Galdrin both, you pick up on a very, very curious set of tracks that comes across from the forest right here, cutting across the path. Ground. You haven't really seen this unless it's almost like someone was stabbing the ground with a little round spear or something. They're very, very pointed, but they seem to come down from up here, cross the path, and then turn around and go back this way. But a little bit, slightly different angle from where they first came from. But it seems to be making a loop and then going back into the forest here. But it does not look like the track that Burnt Bramble left, because that wheeled eyes tracks are right here and they look very, very different.
What has cylindrical feet?
They're very, very pointed.
Pirates with pig legs.
I was gonna say either a pirate with peg legs or like something like a spider with pointy feet.
Yeah, there's a lot of bugs with pointy
They're
feet.
good.
Spiders actually have mitten toes. They're so cute.
Well, in that case, there's
They're
other
definitely-
bugs.
There are definitely a lot of the points, so you think this is more than a two-legged creature. Could be insectoid, or if there is an arachnid with pointy tips, that's a possibility.
Or like a crab.
Centipedes have pointy tips.
Well, only one way to find out.
Well, went in that bush over there, so you're welcome to go in there.
We'll just throw a rock at it again.
Toss the rock in?
Yep.
Okay, you toss a rock in, it bounces off a tree here, and there's no movement.
Yep. See, nothing. We're good.
Well, you deal with it. Then we'll walk past.
The path ahead definitely leads east into the forest, give or take. You can tell it winds around in the woods, but with a prevailing easterly direction. Are you going to follow it?
Yes. I'm kind of still on autopilot with that feeling.
Okay. All right, Stainer. You begin leading the party east and make your way into thicker forest. So now it's summer, but in the distance, a little bit to the northeast as you're looking, you think you see some red tree leaves, almost as if they are turning autumn red, but you don't get too many glimpses of them. You walk the better part, I'm assuming you keep going. Let me know if you want to stop or anything, but you keep walking for a couple of hours and the sun is beginning its descent as afternoon really sets in. Way back west behind you, you can see the upper tips of the Ice Sheen Mountains.
Okay.
Before you, the forest is getting thicker and thicker, but the fog had cleared for a while, and now it begins to form a thin haze above the treetops again. Eventually, you reach another crossroads. You can go left or go right. They both seem to wind in an easterly direction. The right one is a little more due east, and the left one maybe peels off to the north a bit.
I feel like someone had mentioned some red trees. You guys remember that?
Can't say I do.
I feel like
Here you cannot see them. What?
no, but I did get a glimpse of them earlier. I feel like
Yeah.
someone had mentioned to me or one of us about red trees. Anyhow, what do you think? You went left or right?
Possible as the game master, I forgot. So I'll just admit. But you can definitely see some now. You currently can't see them, but if you want to climb a tree, you can try to get a look at them. You're guessing that left would be more towards the reddish trees, and right would be into the thicker, more normal looking green cypress, cedars, some redwoods of this forest.
You guys have a preference on direction?
We're following our feelings.
Oh, they go the same direction. They're just a different path to get where we're going.
So Galvin and Aerojax, I'm going to let you maintain those search checks and assume that you've, I know Stainer is very much focusing on his senses and intuition, but you've also gotten Jaja Ray involved, just showing her where the tracks are, in which case her capabilities kick in real fast. You see tracks going down both paths, but more of them go to the right. But there are some that definitely go to the left. Anyone going to climb a tree, or are you going to, because right now you cannot see very far down either path.
Well, there's more that way.
And you're a lot more nimble than the rest of us. Maybe you climb up there. That tree right there, I'll boost you.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Climb a tree?
We fought dolls, and you've just kind of walked a trail.
I have exploded out of ends you should not be exploding out of.
Yep, well, explode up that tree.
I'll try.
Aerojax, that would be a toil check if you want to climb.
All right, let's toil.
Since you have only standard, you cannot burn Numa on an improved roll. But there are plenty of handholds on a tree you pick.
Let's see. Wow.
Wow! Wow! All right, the tree
Nice.
climbing wizard. Beautiful. All right, Aerojax, you've never felt this nimble and capable in your life in terms of climbing or general feats like this, but you climb right up that tree, get your head above the canopy, and get a really, really good look around. You're able to see both trails for quite a ways, The left-hand trail winds northeastward a little bit and then turns due north as far as you can tell for quite a ways before it disappears into the folds of the forest. But there is definitely a large portion of the forest that has just a beautiful bright red canopy. It's as if it was just the deepest and richest autumn colors, but in the middle of summer. And they aren't losing their leaves as far as you can tell because the trees are rich and full with leaves. The other path leads east and eventually winds a bit to the north, and you think it takes a northward turn way out there, and you notice that it's possible it's heading for a particularly thick clump of trees. Far in the eastern distance, you catch a glimpse of the sea. It's not the Barrelmere itself, but it's the channels around the realm of Phaedra that lead out towards the Barrelmere.
Okay.
And meanwhile, you are feeling very good on the top of that branch. Nice breeze.
So, if we go that way, I see a lot of red trees. And if we go that way, I see a lot of water.
Well, we left our dinghy on the other side at the other end of this trail. So water's not going to do us much good right now. Maybe we go check out those red trees.
All right, red trees it is.
All right, you hang a left in the path. And it's pretty fast going for a while, and then it begins to slope upward and a little rockier. You notice you're getting towards probably the heart of the island at this point, and probably a couple hours later, the sun is beginning to sink at this point, but you still have a lot of daylight left. One, two.
Oh, Jax, by any chance, did you see our ship still out there fishing? When you were up that tree.
I don't recall seeing any ships.
Damn.
So that would have been back west, and the it was very tough to see the channel on the
Okay.
west side of the island.
Okay.
You now find yourself amidst the red trees, and they are beautiful. They do look even richer up close. You can see ahead that the path is getting rockier and rockier, and you think you may see some hewn steps up here.
Those look man-made. Right? Doesn't that look like a 90-degree angle to you guys?
Growljaw is looking right and left and just you can see that confused, especially Jaja Ray, you're so familiar with Growljaw, that look of anger and fear in your hound's face. He's definitely snuffling at something.
It's okay, boy.
What's wrong with your pooch?
I don't know. He doesn't like something.
Oh, this is a sketchy red forest. There's some weird steps over there.
Jaja Ray Growljaw comes walking up to you, nuzzles his head against your leg.
Something out here is scaring him.
What, is this a clearing here? How do I ping?
So where you are, it's definitely a bit of a clearing. So yes, there's definitely space there if you wanted to sit down. eat a snack, rest.
So yeah, I would like to catch my breath. That was pretty steep of a walk. So I'll come over here to find this stump and plop my big old butt on it for a minute.
Okay. You sit down on the stump. There's very little wind at this point, just a very soft breeze. And the mist is thin, barely obscuring vision above you at all. And it's not down at your level. It's just a thin layer above you.
How's my omen acting out in this area?
Your omen is faded for a while you were walking, but now you feel it strengthening again since you're actively concentrating on it.
Mhm.
And it's still beckoning you east. And you have never had this happen this intensely with Arcane Omen before.
I'm going to keep going east. I'm going to end up in the water.
Growljaw comes walking into the clearing. He is looking this direction and still snuffling and turning his head side to side.
I'll toss him a troll nugget. I'm eating one
Okay.
myself.
All right, you throw him the troll nugget. All of you feel free to give me look checks. All right, Galdrin, you're not hearing anything above the whistling in the branches. A slight
Damn.
breeze. Arrowjacks. All right, I'll wait till everybody else rolls.
I'm still
Nice,
pumped from
those are-
climbing that tree.
No kidding. Oh, wow. Okay, so Aerojax, Jaja and Stainer. All right, all of you hear it up in this area, and in this area, you think you hear some rustling in the tree branches. And the breeze is so minimal. The rustling you heard is well above and beyond fluttering leaves.
Mm-hmm. I'll stand up and go ahead and
Oh, something's in the bushes.
Yeah, there's something up there.
my feelings is getting stronger now that I've sat down for a minute. I think we still got to push on.
Owljaw also seems to have heard it. Takes a step forward and begins growling.
I'm gonna go ahead and, as I'm getting up, pull out my heavy scepter, and I'll carry it transitive, and I'll start
As soon as
walking up.
Growljaw does that, the
It's not coming
rustling
through.
stops.
Can you guys hear us? Or it's not picking up either of us for some reason. Oh, because you're muted in Discord.
There's something in the bushes.
The fuck? That
I
was
don't
weird.
know.
So okay, what I was saying, somehow got muted in the Discord. Is I pull out when I get up, I pull out my my heavy scepter, and I will go transitive, and I will lead the way up the trail.
Okay. All right, you are in the transitive stance, ready to put a beat down. Everyone going to follow him?
Oh, follow.
I'm ready.
Okay. Growljaw is growling, but he seems to be getting a little nervous again. He seems to be ready to let you all take the lead. Stainer, you get to this point, and you know that was where you and Aerojax and Jaja Ray were really hearing some rustling in this area and in this area. But for the moment, the canopy is so thick you don't see anything
Still
in the
rustling though.
leaves. The rustling has stopped.
Hmm.
You see the stairs cut into the rock face very, very clearly at this point.
I'll keep cruising forward.
All right. You hear a little more rustling.
There are
Seems to be
stairs over here.
from this area.
I'm going to spend a Noma.
Okay.
Can I use my dread veils in that area where I just heard the rustling?
Absolutely. If you want to throw it.
Yep.
I'm not going to let you burn Numa on an improved roll because you're going after a target you cannot
Cannot
see. But I
see,
will
yep.
let you make a standard roll.
All right.
Unload.
So that's plus my strike mod, right?
Correct.
Okay.
This is mindful. Slash on the other side of the R. Looks like it didn't quite do the roll. Okay. You throw dread veils in there, and you hear just a hissing squeal as the power just goes off in the trees, flash of light, and go ahead and roll harm for me. Unless you're burning on improved. Are you doing the
No,
one target or two target?
Just the one target.
Okay.
So that's my 1d8 plus 3.
Yep. Correct.
Not even on.
Squeal and a hiss in the leaves.
The leaves have eyes.
They might. See how bad this punishment is. Nice. All right.
So these tenderly
Let's make that roll.
smoky tendrils start coming out of my wrist as I point up in that direction. Is that as it shakes the tree there and I blast at it?
Okay. No leaves fall, but you hear, instead of a squeal, let's call it almost like a scream, but it sounds very, very odd to you. Definitely a hiss. And when that happens, suddenly there's a booming voice. Seems to come out from this direction, echoing around the rocks. Now, there's no need for that yet.
Not the only one that heard that,
Or-
right?
What did you
I
do?
would have been
Voice-
fine, but they said yet.
Voice echoes on the rocks. Take care how you proceed. But come forward. Come hither.
Hmm.
All right, Stainer, you have reached the first step. From there, you can see the spider webs right here. Get a glimpse of some more up here.
You see anything over there?
All right, Stainer, you have halted.
Yeah. I was waiting for the rest of the party to catch up.
Oh, sir.
So I see. This is gonna be a sticky stairwell. There's a bunch of spider webs up ahead of us.
What I say? What I say? Giant spiders.
Anyone have a torch?
I will say, light a torch.
Okay,
Kinda
light a torch. Just you, Judge, or is anyone else lighting a torch?
Question. Can I burn a Numa to use fire orbs to have my hands be on fire?
So the power is targeted and it does fly away from you. So it's not
Gotcha.
used like that. Yeah, yeah. A great question.
Darn.
That
You
would
can
have been fun.
definitely throw fire orbs at the spider webs if you want, or you can
That I
shoot it into
could.
the tree. Yes.
I don't want to light everything on fire yet.
Unfortunately, fire orbs in itself is a 0 Numa power, so you can launch it at will if you want.
That's
Ooh,
right.
Fancy.
That's right. 0 Numa. Haha.
All right, Steiner, are we going up?
Oh, sir.
I don't have any fire. You guys lead the way.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
All right.
I'll lead with the torch. Knock down these webs.
Okay. Okay, Aerojacks, from where you just stepped up, you get a little more, and now Jaja Ray, you're getting a little more view around this corner, and you see that the spider webs here are ridiculously thick. Might even be a cave back here or something that they are, to which they're concealing the entrance. You're not positive though. But there's just a mass of them.
I don't know if my torch can cut through that.
I'm getting some real Hobbits to Isengard vibes right here.
Right.
We're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Okay, Jaja Ray, you reach the spider webs. You hear a shuffling in the trees.
Light it. Light it.
And a very messed up, perhaps light torched, courtesy of Steiner's Dreadveil's spider, comes to the edge here, and it's staring at you very, very angrily,
He would be
but
glowing,
it does
correct?
not admit. What's that?
It would be glowing, right?
If you burn the
Oh, if I
Numa
burn
to
the
keep
Numa.
it going,
Okay, yeah.
All right. Nope, I did not do that.
but you can definitely tell that its eyeballs, looks like a couple of its eyeballs popped thanks to the bright light you threw at it.
Mhm.
So it is, you can picture a spider looking as angry as it possibly can, but for some reason it is not attacking, even though you have clearly messed up its day.
That's what you get.
Alpengard jaw is sticking real close.
So I'm gonna
Come closer.
take the torch through the spider webs.
Okay. Burn the spider webs away. They light very, very easily. Glimpse another spider here, but you still do not see the source of the voice.
I kind of want to
Come
smash these spiders.
closer, if you dare. All right, Jaja Ray, you are very, very close to these webs at this point. You can see they are incredibly thick, and you do see a patch of darkness down here that looks like it could be a substantial, minimum hole in the ground, possibly a cave of some sort.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly start burning through the thicker ones.
Another spider appears behind you. Don't do that. I worked hard to spin those.
Well, you're telling us to come closer. We can't get
I am.
closer.
That's close enough.
Well, now what?
Aren't you diplomat? The voice seems to be coming out of the darkness. Why are you here? Okay, Jaja Ray, as you're looking down here, you see what appears to be a deer carcass hanging upside down, mostly chewed up, right about there. You have cleared the webs immediately at your feet, but up here they're very, very thick.
Guys, there's a dead deer, I think, hanging down there. At least it's a deer and not kids.
Yeah, I haven't seen
For
any.
now.
What are you looking for?
We're just looking for some lost children.
Lost children.
Don't tell the creepy voice that. We don't know
Oh,
who it
yeah.
is.
Don't tell the creepy
Welcome
voice
to my domain. Lost children. Sounds delicious.
I'm not a
Yeah.
meat eater myself, so I wouldn't know.
Hmm. Well, no lost children here. What do you think took these lost children?
Well, we don't know.
The voice is coming out of the pit.
That's why we're investigating.
You can't find something if you're not looking for it.
No, I don't think I can argue with that. You see movement in the webs. But again, they are super thick, so it's very hard to see anything. And there's just, so Joshua, Ray, you burned right here,
Mhm.
but right here, just a couple feet ahead of that, there's just a thick mass of them. As you are standing there, suddenly the webs begin to part, and you see gigantic spidery legs at the same time. And bear in mind, this is 5 feet in front of your face. There are also a pair of clawed hands with scales on them. They peel back the webs, and all of a sudden, a snaking serpentine head comes out of the webs through the hole which has been made and stares straight at you. It has fangs along its jaws. It is so twisted and warped, you've never heard of anything this horrible looking. The more of the creature is revealed as it opens it up. You see a huge spidery abdomen. It's covered in fungus, but it also has wings, great reptilian wings, and just vines growing out of parts of its body. It looks like a whole bunch of creatures spliced into one, but as this comes fully visible, you realize you are talking to what is most likely a dragon.
Nah, it looks like Frankenfuck to me.
Greetings.
Hey,
Its smile is so twisted. Lost children, you say?
yep, but
Delicious.
doesn't look like you have them, so
We'll just be on our
see
way.
you later.
We must be
Unless you already
going.
ate them.
No, I don't have them, do I? Wish I did.
What?
Well, don't you look like tasty Orphan? I don't often get visitors in the forest here.
I can see why.
Okay, anyone with Nylor, go ahead. Actually, Farlor, go ahead and give me either Nylor or Farlor. Go ahead and give me a check.
Ooh, I have more Farlor than Nylor. Yeah.
I don't have any Farlor. I just have Nylor.
There we go. Some Farlor.
Nice arrow jacks. See how everybody else rolls. All right, Stainer, you
Peter's
are
like, that's one
concentrating.
ugly.
Stainer, you are concentrating on what's right in front of you,
Yep.
and also you begin having those beckoning images again. Gil, was that your Galdrin? Was that your roll there, the 29?
Yep.
Okay. Galdrin, and I guess in Jaja Ray, I'm guessing you do not have far
No,
lore either.
I don't have either.
Okay. Arrowjax and Galdrin, as you're staring at this horrible creature, you have heard of very, very warped dragons that were spliced with other creatures and rumored to be part of some horrible magical experiment in ages past. And with those high rolls, it also clicks with you. You have heard that other dragons hate these kinds of dragons. Hate and fear.
Hmm.
You hear more rustling in the trees. More spiders are visible around you.
I really don't want to know how you made those spider babies.
Well, you
My
seem
name
like
is
a nice
Foul
chap.
Fangs.
Foul thing.
Yeah.
Of
Very
course
nice
I'm
to
a
meet you.
nice chap. Nice to meet you as well. The smile is absolutely hideous. Growljaw is borderline panicked. Keeps looking around at all the spiders. Hair standing on end.
So what are you? I've never seen a beastie
I'm
quite
here.
like you.
Oh, I suppose not. I am rather magnificent. Are there fluids dripping out of the fungi on the creature's back? It's absolutely vile. Like every once in a while, you see a little burst of spores come out of the mushrooms.
Mm.
I am called Asmaj. And this is my domain. Judge Array, from
Very
where
nice
you're
domain.
standing. Sorry, what was that?
It's a very nice domain. Can we leave?
Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, now that you're here and hopelessly outnumbered, I will let you go if you make a small contribution to my collection.
Tanner, give him the troll
Peels
nuggets.
back part of the webs, and the glint of sunlight, you can see it shining on, it's like some coins down in the bottom.
You just want money?
What will you offer me? Absolutely. I love mortals. You are very tasty. But I also know that you are very, very good at creating things. How much are you willing to give? It's rubbing its claws together.
Would I roll a cook
It
to
is
know
beautiful.
if there's any edible bits on one of these things?
Gosh.
Oh,
You know what? That actually would have been your. That actually would have been the far lore roll.
Okay. And I
So,
think I
you're
accidentally
welcome to
deleted
make
my
another.
token.
Okay, I'll go grab your character real quick from another screen.
He vanished.
Definitely don't want Stainer to vanish right now. Stainer, feel free to make another far lore roll.
Because those mushrooms kind of look a little tasty.
You've got a weird taste palette.
Okay.
Very weird.
Excellent. So, Stainer, with your extensive knowledge, you think that it would take some extreme skill with cooking to make this tasty, but yes, there are definitely edible parts to this creature. There might even be some that are good for magical experiments. And you have a feeling its hide would definitely be valuable.
Hmm.
A contribution, and then you may go.
What do you guys think? Let us discuss where we are financially, and we'll let you know in just a moment. Guys, team, huddle, huddle, huddle.
Okay, you guys gonna huddle up?
Guys, I want to kill this thing. I want to eat it.
No.
Ew.
Do you see how many spiders there are around?
You guys handle the spiders. Me and Jaja will take care of this. What?
You want to kill a dragon?
It's not that big.
Well, I mean, technically it's not really a dragon anymore, but, you know, yeah. Basically, someone decided to experiment on a dragon, and that was the results.
I want to know how something like that can crap out little babies that look nothing like it. It's amazing.
Yeah, I don't want to know how that works.
Yeah.
I mean, I like every magic experiment, just like the next magic wielder, but that's one area I just don't want to go into.
Well, listen. So there's some parts on that thing that we can use, not only just to eat, but like hide's worth a fortune, I would bet. Not to mention the
mean,
magical
kill it.
properties of that spore.
I mean, if we kill it, we could take whatever treasures it has.
But there's also that.
I'm going to preemptively spend 3 Numa.
Okay.
Oh,
What's the goal,
What,
guys?
pray tell, are you invoking?
Nothing quite yet.
'Cause
Okay.
if you guys think there's some decent treasure here, which I bet there is, the skin alone is worth a fortune. I have a plan.
Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna regret this, but sure, why not?
Can't be worse than a murder dose.
Tasty.
We can give you 2 gold.
Well, there goes my monthly
No.
salary.
I'll take 4 gold. 1 gold for each of you. And a silver for the dog.
That's actually a cheap ass dragon.
Yeah, I think that's a better idea.
I already spent the Numa.
I'm already involved.
So I'm doing a upcast Entomb of the Forsaken
Okay.
to hold his punk ass there.
You're gonna go ahead and attack?
Oh, I'm gonna hit him with I'm gonna take the gold and the silver up to him, and I'm going to act like I'm dropping it in his little hole. But I'm gonna just say I had it pulled up, but then I dropped my book. Hang on.
Talking about how it makes weird spider babies, and now you're dropping money in its hole.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say it that way.
All right, if you're gonna do this, you're gonna have to try to deceive this thing, you're gonna have to make a clout check. Because you're walking up there, and you're gonna have to hope you get by its heed to try to, because it is watching all 4 of you very, very carefully.
I'm gonna hand my gold to him to take it.
All right, are you all going to get in any sort of battle position?
Always in a battle position.
Right now, you're in a line.
It's kind of
Helen?
hard to not be in line.
So I'll walk past Zsa Zsa, take her gold and the silver for her mutt. I'll be right here. As I'm walking up, I'm kind of just bringing up my scepter is also. My hand's already out with the gold. Like, hey, don't kill me. I'm gonna rip up my scepter and I'm going to just particles of filth converge upon him, which I'm sure there's plenty of that.
Okay. As you're doing this, go ahead and give me your clout check.
Okay.
Because you are attempting to. All right, you're going to have to try to beat a 25.
A moment of what if it breathes fire? So I kind of stepped out of the line.
Yeah. I stepped a little back.
I was like, "Ooh, this might be bad." City on fire.
Why did we do that?
Wow. Okay, Stainer, you are somehow, with your personal charm, you go walking up there and you are holding out the coin and you manage to convince Foul Fangs that you are not going to attack. Go ahead and throw Entomb the Forsaken.
So what? I spent the 3 to make it sustained.
Okay. You are targeting its nimble defense.
So that is 1d30 plus.
Plus 6.
6. Haha.
Yeah, since you all leveled up, your combat abilities are up.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. All right. That is a magical crit on your surprise attack, your deceptive surprise attack. So that gives you maximum harm, and then you get to roll another. Go ahead and roll 2d4 on top of that.
Okay.
Excuse me, just a 2d4. If you roll any 4s, re-roll them.
So 1d6 plus 2d4? Or just 2d4?
Well, your 6 is actually max. So yeah, just do the 2d4, and if you happen to roll any 4s, feel free to re-roll them. Potential damage avalanche. Okay, so 6 plus 5 plus your harm mod.
Our mod is a 1 on that.
Okay, so that's 12 rot. You're not sure if it has any resistance to rot, but the particles of filth converge, and
It looks like there's plenty of
Nice.
anchored spaces, so I don't have any issues with spacing on this.
no.
So it says here, particles of filth converge upon my foe in a chokingly thick cloud. Though gaseous, the cloud takes on sulfuric-like shapes around the target, appearing like solid stonework from outside. Even though it's a really unsolid, diseased fog, the exterior even looks like stony artistry, resembling screaming victims trapped inside.
If you can imagine Foul Fangs, this horrible, twisted, mutated dragon, being trapped inside a tomb as if someone sculpted a sepulcher around the screaming draconic form, That's what it looks like when Stainer executes this power. The creature shrieks, and we are now going to go, and all the spiders just cry out in terror because you have attacked their master. We are now going to go into turn order. So feel free to give me hasten checks.
Hasten.
And if you want to burn Numa on an improved roll, you can. Hasten is in the upper left of page 1, just below your defenses.
+1. You know, I
I'm gonna burn
particularly.
Numa on an improvement roll.
Yeah, why not? I particularly don't want to be eaten by spiders before I start, so I'll burn a Numa.
Okay. You are welcome to burn. I saw that, Caldrin. You are welcome to burn Numa on a reroll if you so desire.
You know what? Why not? I haven't burnt any recently. So.
No.
All right.
There we go. That's better.
Burn. Burn. All right. Stainer and Jaja Ray, looks like you came up very well.
I rolled improved and I'm still at the bottom.
Jack, yeah, sorry that happened. So it goes. And Galdrin, your reroll will pay off. However, not surprisingly, your good friend Foul Fangs also burned on the upgrade and looks extremely angry, though most of you are going before the spiders. All right, Stainer,
Most.
you get to make another attack roll, because to start Foul Fangs' turn, your power goes off. Again.
All right, we are
Feel free
gonna
to roll the attack.
the same attack from the
Yes.
entombment. Okay.
Yes. Versus his nimble.
Not to be mistaken with his nibble.
This could get interesting.
It already is.
Okay, that hits. I know it's not the best roll, but Foul Fangs' nimble defense is not the best. So, you hit. Feel free to roll damage unless you want to burn on improved.
Yeah, I'll burn 1 and I'll improve.
Okay, so then that's just a straight 4 plus your modifier.
Straight 4 plus my modifier. So 5. Straight 5.
Yeah, your harm mod.
Yep, 5.
Straight 5. Okay, excellent. So that's 5 more rot damage. Again, you're not sure. Pretty nasty creature. Might have some resistance to it. Okay.
He's got mushrooms
is
on him,
on
I'm
fire.
assuming.
Okay. It's probably a good bet. Okay, Foul Fangs, on his turn, he takes the harm and cries out, but then he steps forward.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wakey. All right, he, not surprisingly, Stainer, since you attacked him, he is going to unload everything he has on you. All right? Which is, he has, by the way, he has his bite, he has a little horn coming off the side of his head, and he has one of his claws. You notice now that it has a hoof in it too, as if he's part horse or part cow, and then one of the vines lashes at you as well, off of his body. However, Now that you're gazing over him, you can see he has a stinger, a wasp-like stinger on the back of his spidery abdomen as well, but he's not able to bring that to bear.
Damn, every single footprint in this forest could have been him.
Yeah.
This is true. Right, Stainer, I'm going to roll these separately. All of these are targeting your nimble defense. He has burned Numa. Does
Just
21 hit your nimble?
Just it.
Just hit. Okay. All right. That was the horn. So his bite got you, horn, and this little stomp. Then the vine. Okay. Unfortunately, he hit you 4 times. And okay, this is going to be pretty gruesome. You do have some resistance to wreck damage, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good.
No,
That will
I have a
probably
-6
save
to
you.
wreck.
Okay, excellent.
Yes. So minus. Yes. Got
All right, so from each of these, you're going to subtract 6. So the resistant wreck applies to these individually. So 14 minus 6. And I'll be pretty precise about this. This is the first time I've ever fought a dragon like this. Okay, so minus 6 on that. Unfortunately, the little horn maxed out. We have the vine is just a measly, oh, never mind, not so measly. I was looking at the wrong thing. All right, so minus 6 off of each of those. That is the wreck harm that gets through you. Foulfang is absolutely furious, and you feel the vine attempting to wrap around you. We are also going to do a counter grappling challenge. So, Stainer, I'm going to need you to give me a check. Just do a D30 plus your brawn plus your live to fight against the vine.
D20. You said D20 plus my.
Or D30, unless you want. I think you just have standard grappling, correct? In which case you just do a D30 plus your brawn plus your live. And, ooh, Foulfang's vine is only on a 10. Hopefully you can beat that. Okay, you beat it. The vine wraps around your leg, and then you just instinctively kick it off. So
cut
that
it out.
is Foulfang's turn. It is absolutely foul. You feel like maybe some liquid might have been injected into you, but you're not positive. Maybe maybe it's just your imagination playing with you. Jajare, you are up.
Okay.
And you can reach if you're going to use your pole arm, your glaive, if you want to reach around Stainer to get Foulfangs.
Okay. I'll do that then. I was assuming I was
Okay.
gonna need to use my snap sling.
Fortunately, Stainer is trying to get out of your way as he's guessing the glaive is coming.
So,
The creature's nimble defense is 15, I'll just tell you. So 15 and above, and you hit on your strike roll.
so do my strike bomb.
Correct. You hit, no problem. Are you gonna just roll standard damage or go with improved?
No, I have 2 the offensive that I go by?
Yes. So I'm guessing to do higher damage, you're in the offensive. So you could do the D8 plus D6, or if you burned a Numa on improved, it would do 9. Either way, you'll add your harm modifier plus 4.
I'm gonna roll it. So there's the, of course.
Oh, and don't forget to roll the D6 too.
Yeah.
It's D8 plus D6.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Okay, so 10. You think that now this creature does have hard scales and a hard carapace, so you think that even though you hit it squarely, you feel its hide absorb a lot of the impact. You wounded it a little bit. You want to do anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay. All right. Stainer, we are back up to you.
Okay. I'm going to. Lightning rod this guy.
Okay. Go after his pedal defense. Assuming you're doing version 1.
Yes.
Okay. All right, you hit his pedal defense. Feel free to give me harm. Approved. Okay, and it'd actually be 2d6 plus 2. So it's a
2d6?
d6 shock and a d6.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's all.
I know we're getting used to the form here. So you have a d6 shock and a d6 shake plus the 2.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll
So as you're all watching it,
one
bolt
more
suddenly
d6.
comes straight down and hits the creature. Go ahead.
I'll just roll one more d6 and add them together.
Okay.
Boom.
Nice. Okay. Foulfangs cries out in pain and snarls at you. Are you going to do anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna move the hell back.
Okay. Leave Jaja Ray at point blank.
She's way faster than I am.
This is very true. All right. You step back, slipping by Jaja Ray. Galdrin, we are up to you.
Let's see. I think I'll.
That's spiders up here.
Yeah. I think I'll use Arcane Thunder Ray on spider number 6.
Okay. Feel free. It'll cost 1 Numa. Which one are you targeting?
Spider number 6.
Spider number 6.
One close.
Alrighty. Cool. That's the first time you've used that power.
And can I use improved on that?
Yes, you
Or-
can.
All right, I'll spend a Numa to improve that roll. So
Okay.
that costs 2 Numa.
Yes. All right, you point your chain rod at the creature. This is targeting its nimble defense. Hopefully, unfortunately, that does not strike it.
Dang it.
It's a very quick creature. You want to burn on a reroll.
Why the hell? I don't like spiders as much as the next guy. Nope. Floor.
Okay. Unfortunately, Thunder Ray leaves your chain rod, and the spider, it's just, this one's fresh, it's uninjured, it manages to dodge. You want to do anything else on your turn?
I think I'm gonna move a little closer to Growljaw.
Okay. You move there. All right, we're going to do the spiders.
Oh.
There are a lot of them. All right, Aerojax, we'll get to you as soon as we can here.
Yep.
All right, Spider 6. It is burning its pneuma in an attempt to hit, because that is what it would do. Eldrin, it did not like you shooting at Thunder Ray. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that hits you. It's your nimble defense.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you have some resistant wreck, correct?
Yes, I do.
All right, and that's all coming from Iron and Silk. So as a martial artist, you roll with it. You feel the fang hit you. This thing, by the way, jumped and is right on top of you. But the injection fails to get through. All right, Spider 5 is also leaping at you. Does an 18 hit you?
18? Nimble?
Yes.
No.
Okay, it misses. Aerojack, Spider 4. I'm going to take a wild guess and say a 33 gets you.
Oh. Why me? Why
All
me?
right. You look tasty. Okay. Do you have any resistant wreck? That would be at the top of your character under harm yields.
Yields, harm, yields. Nope, no resistance to wreck. It's at a 0.
Okay, you take 2 points of wreck damage. All right, Geldrin. Okay, this one's jumping after Stainer because Stainer heard it with Dread Veils. Stainer, probably, in fact, you know what? I'm not even going to bother rolling. Your armor completely protects you from this. It cannot injure you.
Ah, awesome.
Its buddy here does not know that. Ray for armor. It hits you as well, but again, totally useless. Jaja Ray.
I'm gonna
This
look
one
over.
comes
I'm gonna look down at
leaping
one and be
you.
like, "I'm going to eat you."
Probably. Jaja Ray, does a 21 hit your nimble defense? I'm guessing the answer is a no.
Nope.
Okay. All right. This spider also comes leaping at you in an attempt. Does a 28 hit?
Meets it.
Ah, bummer. Okay. Possible your armor will prevent you. All right, you take 3 wreck harm. You have enough armor to block it, all of that? Resistant wreck?
Oh no.
All right, oh wait, I guess I don't think you're wearing armor.
No, I'm not resistant.
Okay, 3 wreck harm. Spider number 8. Stainer, let's just see if he hits you for kicks. Looks like he does, but does not hurt you. Eldrin, last one.
You guys look over at me. I got 4 spiders like standing all over me, crawling all around me.
Trying to chew on your armored arm, like, ah.
And I'm glaring at you.
I'm
Okay,
feeling
this
with
one
putting on it.
managed to. Eldrin, this one managed to critical hit you.
I see
So-
that.
That's rude.
All right, so on top of the normal, it maxes out its 5. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Arm avalanche. Sorry, bro.
Oh,
Oh, wow. What can happen?
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so that's 5 plus 8 is 3, so that's 16 wreck harm, minus your resistant wreck.
No.
Ouch.
I am now impaired.
Okay, you're officially impaired.
by spiders.
Aerojack, the party is hoping you can save them. We are up to you.
Why does it gotta be me? Alright. Well, that would hurt everybody, so that's not going to work. Alright, we're just going to start fire Orbins away.
Which version are you going to do? You're going to hit 1, 2, or 3 targets.
We're going to go with version 3.
Okay. Versus Fettle Defenses.
Yes, and we will target... Do I have to roll for each one individual, or is it all just one roll?
You actually have the choice.
Okay.
I'll just do
we'll
all
just
one.
do we'll do one roll and we'll go with Spider 3, 4, and 5.
3, 4, and 5 it is. Fire away.
Alright, so that would be plus 6. Okay. And I will burn a Numa for an improved roll.
Excellent.
Oh goody.
Okay, that is it on the nose. They actually have a decent Fettle defense. You hit them all. Are you going to burn a Numa on improved or just do the D8?
We'll burn a Numa for that improved. We'll get
Okay.
that nice guarantee.
Okay, you have a 5 plus your mod.
Which is a plus 3, so it's 8.
Okay, 8 across the board flare, and these things, all right, shriek in pain. So Spider 3 is not a
As I
happy
do it, I'm like,
camper.
fuck off!
They might speak common. You said 3, 4, and 5, right?
Yes.
3, 4, and where did number 5? Oh, 5 is right there.
Yes.
Okay, the spiders freak out and recoil from you at the explosions of flame. You know that Steiner's Dreadveils probably made this one very nervous with the flash of light. The fire really frightens them. You see them shift their posture. They're not positive, but you think they might be getting ready to flee. Are you going to move?
I'm gonna stay right where I am and say, I'm gonna keep lighting you fuckers on fire if you stay near me.
Okay, you stay right where you are. I know it's 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Gil, are you okay to play a bit more, or do we need to wrap this up and
We can play a little bit more.
later? Okay. All right, we are back to Foul Fangs. Naja Ray, you are the next to feel Foul Fangs' wrath. It takes a step forward. Feel free, however, in doing so, you get to take an impromptu swipe with your glaive. It'll be half damage, whatever it is, but feel free to give me a strike roll with that glaive. Normally you would be able to make that stride step without provoking any kind of response from you. Nice, you hit. Feel free to roll harm. Normally you would not have provoked, but since Steiner's power is on it. Oh, by the way, Steiner, feel free to roll another attack with your Entomb the Forsaken, because that goes off at the beginning of Fell Fangs' round again.
Okay.
Jazare, feel free to give me harm. Since the creature had to move very, very vigorously against the Steiner's power, I'm ruling that it was not a strive. Okay, Jazare, nice. Glaive comes down, definitely cuts through it, and Steiner, unfortunately, that does not hit its defense. Do you want to burn Numa on a reroll or just let it go?
We'll let it go.
Okay, Jazare, this creature is going to unload on you. I'm guessing that will hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Apparently Foul Fangs is very, very angry.
And now somebody.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Damn.
This could take you down.
Oof.
So sorry, Jajare, but there's a lot going into this.
So 75. Oh, no.
Okay, so wow, that was just its bite.
Who wanted to fight the dragon?
I think
I
it
wonder.
was Groucho.
Mm-hmm. She says, as she passes out, apparently. Or just
Okay.
us.
Yeah, you have a feeling you're going to be passing out. I'm guessing this is way over your total at this point.
Yeah, my
Be momentary.
max grit is 28,
Yeah.
and I was down to 25. So,
Okay. Foul Fangs comes crawling out of his pit. The rest of you watch in horror as he lays into Jajare. A bite, a horn, a stomp claw with one of those horrible looking appendages, and then the vine whips her. And she drops and passes out. Jajare, you are up, and unfortunately, unfortunately, you are just out for the fight for the moment until one of them can manage to heal you. Stainer, your friend takes the beating. She falls down right in front of you. What are you going to do?
Going to spin the Numa. Going to cast Lightning Rod version 2.
Okay.
Right on his punk ass. And it should, if I'm thinking, it should get this little dingleberry here too, right?
So with Lightning Rod version 2, you have two 3x1x1 zones. So you can actually split that. So you can get both Foul Fangs and, let's see, 1, 2, yeah, you can't. So you can get him and Foul Fangs and Spider 7. And then if you want to drop the other one, which is just picture 3, you could get Spider 2, Spider 1, and Spider 8 if you want.
I'll do that.
All right. Feel free to give me your strike roll.
Can I spend another Numa to upgrade this?
Are you going to, I mean, on the strike roll?
Yes.
You can absolutely do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can absolutely do an improved strike roll if you want.
Whoa. The game is fucking back.
That was a standard roll, so feel free to re-roll it as the 10 plus a d20 plus 6.
Okay. I got kicked out of roll 20.
You guys win this fight, you're going to have a lot of treasure and a lot of food to cook.
If.
Oh my gosh. You want to burn on the re-roll.
Yes,
yeah,
I
we'll
do.
get the dragon. Yeah, we'll get the dragon, but it will not get the spiders.
Oh, I'm not worried about the
Could
spiders,
take
so
it.
no, I won't roll. I won't spend it. Spiders
Okay,
can't hurt me.
all right. All right. I'll let you roll a second attack for the 3 spiders over here, since it's a 2-part attack, if you want.
Can I put them both on him?
No, you
Okay.
can't.
Yeah,
worry.
I'll hit those spiders too. Roll.
It will be done as improved.
As it's done as improved as well.
Oh, sorry, that was the prior roll. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, no, you still get
Standard.
to just roll 20 being weird. You need a 21. Okay, that'll do. All right, so you get Spider 2, Spider 1, and Spider 8. Feel free to roll harm for Foul Fangs and the spiders, unless you're burning a Numa on.
I am doing the new one.
Okay,
Improved it.
improved it is. All right, so that was Lightning Rod version 2.
Yep.
Okay. So there's a couple of D4s, so 3 plus 3 plus your mod.
So that is 6 more damage.
And plus your mod.
Okay. So it's
Plus
one,
your harm mod.
1 on my mod.
Okay, so 7 total. All right. So the lightning comes blazing down, hits these 3 spiders here, and it hits Foulfangs, who cries out in rage. And however, Spider 7 is not hit. Are you going to move, Stainer, or stay
Sure
where
I
you
am.
are? Okay, you stay where you are. Galdrin, you are up.
So this is the first time I've been impaired before. How does that affect my rolls? Or
So
does it?
that is a -3.
All right. I'm gonna whack Spider 6
Okay,
with my chain rod. So
okay. Go ahead and give me that strike roll. You're targeting its nimble. I'll have a -3 to this.
Almost.
I should definitely be dead.
While you're dead, can you do me a favor?
Mhm.
Wait, no, it's right here.
All right, Galdrin, that misses. Are you going to burn on a reroll?
sure, why not? We might all
Okay.
get eaten by spiders. So sure.
These 3 spiders look like they're ready to tuck tail.
$31.
Okay, that will hit. Nice. Go ahead and give me your harm, sir.
All right.
Albeit with a -3. I'm assuming you're going to stick in the offensive stance.
Yep.
You going to burn on improved harm or just roll?
I'm just gonna roll. I'm
Okay.
gonna start running out of Numa pretty soon if I don't. So
All right. Okay. With the -3 whack. Right. We get to the spiders. Between fire and lightning bolts and everything that's happening, these spiders freak out and go leaping away as fast as their foul bodies can carry them.
That's right, little Spideys. That's right.
Heading for the trees. As quickly as they can. Arrowjacks, you are up.
Reminds me of the bats.
Alpengard is
right.
standing over Jajaray's prostrate form here. And she's clearly very badly hurt.
I am going to use Surgery of the Cosmos
Okay.
to heal Jajaray.
Okay. Now let's see. In order to do that, you do have to use your healing inscription.
Yes,
you
I will use
have
one
to
of
use
my
that
healing
one.
inscriptions.
Okay. All right. Now that is an Apex healing inscription. So in addition to Surgery of the Cosmos, add a D12.
You're getting healed.
Oh,
Add a d12. Alright, so it would be. I need. So it'd be what, a d4 plus a d12?
Let me check real
Am I
here.
reading that right?
Surgery of the Cosmos. So you, yes, so D4 plus your tier, which is 3,
Okay.
plus the D12. Oh, do you have any training in mend?
Any training in mend? Let me check. I do. I'm improved.
Sweet, then you get to add an extra D4. So it's 2D4 plus a D12 plus 3. Jajare could be all right.
Plus 1d12 plus 3. All right. Chow. 13.
Okay, Jajare. Standard, did I hear she's off feeding the dog?
No, she's here.
No, I came back.
Oh, okay, all right.
I was technically
Plus her own healing modifier.
negative 76. So
You were at 13, so I don't keep the negative 70.
I just make sure. He did 99 damage on me.
No, I didn't.
Wow.
Yeah, he did.
You might be adding the 40, which was
I
actually
did.
his strike roll.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, that was a strike. That wasn't harm. But still, 56 damage or
Yeah.
59 damage is pretty respectable. All right.
Oh, you also get to add your healing mod to that. So whatever your healing mod is.
Yes. Right. Thank you for remembering that.
So
Yeah.
13 plus the 3.
Healing mod. Yes.
Yep.
All right. So, Aerojax, you step forward after pulling the inscription. The inscription shatters into little pieces when you invoke it. The ray shoots out of your wand, strikes Jaja Ray, and you expertly heal her like a surgeon.
Bibbity boop. I
Oh.
heal yoop.
Sweet. Foulfangs is cognizant of the ray, but does not go after Jaja Ray. Are you all still good to continue for a little bit, maybe to
Oh,
power
yeah.
mark here, or
Let's
we need to
go.
wrap it up? Okay. All right. Foulfangs. It is his turn, and you know what? Flies up. Oh, he's still Stainer. Go ahead and attack him
I did.
with your Entomb the Forsaken. Oh, okay.
Oh, that was for the light.
the
That was
9.
for the lightning rod. No.
Okay,
So
well,
into
this
a
is-
second. So I will spend 1 and re-roll that.
Okay, because Entomb the Forsaken was the only one you
Right.
you burned to make ongoing, right? Okay, cool. Hopefully you can get. Metal defense is not very high. Need a 16. Oh my gosh. You want to burn on a reroll?
Sure do.
Let it go. Okay, come on. You are invoking all your power here. Booyah! Okay, that will hit. Nice. Are you gonna roll or burn on improved?
I'm gonna roll.
Okay, I kind of figured.
Just gonna-
Son of a bitch.
Go lay down for a minute.
Okay, all right. Fortunately, only a little bit, but
Damn it! That was a lot of Numa for 2 damage, 1 damage, if that. If he's
all right. Foulfang is held up by the Entomb the Forsaken, which also makes it harder to move, which drops his speed a little bit. However, he is able to fly up and land on the side of the rock face. Eldrin and Stainer, he is going after both of you.
Uh-oh.
And he is burning more of his Numa, which he does not have a lot left at this point. All right, Stainer, he's pretty mad at you, so I'm guessing that hits. Will that hit as well?
Yep.
For some reason, he is all right. I'll do your harm first. Fortunately, one of those is a weak hit from the horn. All right, so this is from his bite. Feel free to apply your resistant rec to that. And that completely nullifies it. So you take nothing from the horn. All right, Geldrin, he's coming after you now.
Oh, yeah.
But I am down.
Okay. Oh, you are?
Yep.
Okay, Stainer, you drop. Jazare, you see your friend. Your eyes are just coming open thanks to Aerojax's healing surgery of the cosmos as you see Stainer drop.
She
Okay,
points at him
Geldrin,
and
did that
says, "Karma."
So the first definitely hits. Is the second one targeting Nimble still?
Yes.
All right, the second one doesn't hit.
Okay. All right. Excellent. You manage to dodge your way out of the vine lash. However, his charming stomp does hit you. 4-9. Feel free to subtract your resistant rec. Jajare, you are up and you are very groggy. Going to allow you to participate in combat here. But even though I think you're over half, I think you're now over half your grit, I'm going to treat you as impaired for this round just because you were nearly dead.
Mhm.
So you're going to have a -3, but your strike rolls, but you can function. So you managed to pick yourself up. You can move and strike if you want.
Could I use Scald Salt or anything on Stainer?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Want to use an Apex Scald Salt?
Yeah.
Okay. You move up to Stainer, and so feel free to roll a d12. Stainer, you'll be glad you're out cold because this is literally a salt in the wound.
And she's
But it's healing.
aggressively rubbing in his wound.
He is salty.
Okay. All right. You rub the salt in his wound. Stainer, you were absolutely passed out. You come to a stinging sensation on various wounds from foul fangs, but your eyes are opening. It is your turn.
It's my turn. I'm gonna come up swinging with my my heavy scepter.
Okay, you are, I believe, traumatized, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a -6.
Okay. So both hands coming up with it, swinging it like a baseball bat at this thing.
Okay,
That is. So would I just take that off my strike mod? Or my
yes.
okay.
So it basically,
So I'd be
it'll be off
rolling
your strike.
1d30 plus 2 opposed to plus 5. Right.
Let's see. So your strike mod is +5. So it'll basically be a D30 -1.
-1. Okay.
But his nimble is not very high, so you may very well clock him one. You got him.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll harm.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay, because you are impaired or traumatized, you don't do as much, and the hide absorbs some of it, but definitely clock him with your heavy scepter, and Foul Fangs is very surprised to see you get up and hit him.
I'm still screaming
Are you
from the
gonna take a
pain of the
second?
salt. Ah! Ah!
Eldrin, you are up.
Yep, I'm gonna whack this guy. Let's see. Bonk him in the head.
Unfortunately, as you know, do you have any Newman left to re-roll?
Yeah. I'm trying to save at least a little.
Hey, at this point, may as well do a Numa dump, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Gonna do that.
It's either that or we die completely. Like
I may die, but at least I'll have my Numa. 29.
29, that hits.
All right. It's
Okay, that's the quote of the session, or one of the quotes.
love it.
All right, Geldrin, let's see if you can take a bite out of crime. Okay, that's with the -3. All right, again, his scaly hide and his carapace absorbs some of it. Oh, thanks, snarls. Are you going to stay where you are, Geldrin, or step back?
Now,
I'll stay where I am.
would that D6 explode?
No, it only going to explode on a crit.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
On a crit strike, then he would have done max damage, then he would have had some exploding D4s.
Gotcha.
Geldrin, you standing your ground?
Yep.
Okay, Aerojax, you're up.
All right, no more spiders dealing with us, and everyone seems to be standing at the moment. So, Fire Orb version 1.
Wait. That's why it's there, right?
Yup. And I wanna burn the new for the make sure I get them.
All right. If you burn Numa, this is against his fettle. I'm not even going to make you roll. You automatically hit because of that
Sweet.
+5 strike mod. So you would get a 16 minimum. So you hit. Are you going to burn on? Are you going to burn on the harm or roll?
I might as well just burn on the harm too.
Okay.
So that'd be 8 plus 5, so 13.
13 flare. All right, I think this is the first time he's been hit by. Oh, all right. He definitely does not like that. Fire lights into him. All right, how are we doing on the time, y'all? Gil, are you still okay, or you want to call this done?
Your babies hate it, and so do you.
So Gil, it's on you.
How is this dragon thing fucking looking?
Yeah. How is
Hurt,
Hurt?
hurt, but not dying.
It is getting kind of late.
Okay. You know what? Aerojax, all of you give me who has the best clout check in the group.
Clout?
Well,
Clout.
Clout, I got a +6.
I also have a +6.
+2.
+2.
All right. Somebody with a +6, and Geldrin, I noticed you have improved.
Yes.
This dragon
He
is
has
pretty hurt, and do you want to make a clout check, because you all have been saying things to him, screaming at him. See if you can intimidate him, because he is outnumbered 4-1, and he does want to live. So, Geldrin, go ahead and give me a clout check.
Yep. And I'm
Ride your children. You're next.
I'm gonna do the improved. So.
Okay. I want to die with Numa.
-3 to that. So.
Okay.
33.
Okay. All right. What do you say to Foul Fangs?
Go on, get.
Okay. Foul
Really good
Fangs.
get.
All right, let me see his. Let's go ahead and do the roll. His heed check is a +5. Let's see if you can intimidate him. Go on, get. All right. Foul Fangs looks at the four of you, sees the fire in your eyes. He just got lit up by a fire orb. He takes flight.
Stop for a minute.
He goes flying away over his lair, looking down wistfully and angrily at you. Ends up over here. We will call the session there with him on the edge of sight right here.
Oh man.
Well done.
I'm going to interpret that
live.
as we are free to leave, but don't you dare touch my treasure.
Congratulations, you survived the fight, but then again, so did Foul Fangs. We can pick it up there in 2 weeks if y'all are good to play.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Congrats, y'all.
Well, that was
you,
fun.
took
That
on.
was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
That was a
Very fun.
Glad you
punch
had fun. It's always
Stainer in the shoulder.
Don't stab me, I will die.
I said punch.
Don't punch me either.
We'll pick it up there in 2 weeks with all the emotions running raw from multiple near-death experiences.
All right, thanks, Edge.
Awesome.
All right,
Thank
man.
you. Have a good one, y'all.
Good night, guys.
See ya.
Have a
Bye,
good
guys.
one.
Good night.
All right.